We Summon the Darkness is directed by Mark Myers. It stars Alexandra Daddario, Kian Johnson, Maddie Hassan, Amy Forsyth, Logan Miller, and Austin Swift. It's a horror comedy about three girls meeting three boys in a rock band, and then they go into a mansion and something crazy starts happening. Okay, for this movie, the reason I watch this movie because I like the cast, and it's a horror comedy. I don't like horror, but I like comedy. I mean, also affect the cast. It's mainly the cast. I mean, I like Alexandra Daddario in like Percy Jackson and more movies. I like Maddie Hassan in Impulse, which is in YouTube premiere, has 2 seasons and canceled, leaving a bunch of cliffhangers. Also, Kian Johnson, I like her in Spokesville, which has 1 season and is left in a cliffhanger, and also being cancelled. Okay, things, yeah. Okay, for what I think about this movie, I was disappointed. It's not good. I don't like this movie. Okay, but even that, let me get all the good stuff out of the way first. The first thing I like the acting. Alexandra Daddario is easily the best one in the role. She actually sells his craziness and insanity. And when she is in a scene with a person with a elderly with a father, this is easily the best. This is easily the best acting I saw in this movie. Other members are actually having pretty much a lot of fun in there. They are just like acting over the top and just having fun with the role, which I also like seeing them. Okay, there is something happening after the 30-minute mark, which I find to be pretty cool and a bit unexpected. The relationship between the friends is easily the best part in the movie, as you see them care about each other and what are they going through. And some kills are actually pretty cool, but my most favorite kill is not actually being glorified. It's just pretty subtle and has more emotional weight than just like, oh, I just gotta have more gore, which happens, yeah, quite a lot. Even that. Okay, so. And then there's characters that are actually pretty good. I mean, I like Kian Johnson's character. I mean, and also Amy Forsyth's character. They are the 2 characters I actually care about in the movie, as they are actually the 2 characters that have been developed better than the other characters. They actually have invested to them, and they sometimes actually feel something when the characters get killed. And also, something happens in the last act that actually more stakes and tension than before. I actually don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I like about this movie. Now for the things I don't like. My god, the pacing. It's so boring. Sometimes I just don't know why the scenes just like drag on, and I just want it to stop. My god. And then the movie mentions a lot when it comes to sex. Okay, I know not every single person will care about this, but for me, I just don't like to listen to it. And they mention it over and over and over again, and even sexualize some scenes for no reason. Yeah, but the movie may be like a slasher, but the problem is, the characters are always staying in the room, talking. It doesn't really do anything, and it shows because the movie also randomly introduced 2, or even 3, actually 2 side characters that come out of nowhere, and they have a lot of screen time, and afterwards they kind of just. And what did they serve in the movie? I don't know. Yeah, they served something, just really little things, but it's not enough to justify their existence for that much of a screen time. Like, they are both have like 5 to 10 minutes. Also, the movie has characters making dumb decisions. Like, for example, one. When the 2 characters want to get out, but they don't have the keys to get the car. Which I actually found out. There are actually There's a much easier way to do so. There's another key to the car, but instead they just go to the key, which is in the other person to get it, which I don't know why. Yeah, dumb decisions kind of ruins for me. In that, most of the time, I'm just listening to two girls talking, and making jokes that are not funny. The horror fails to scare me, but actually, I think the writers really need to think of anything to just padding runtime with side characters. Actually, make characters being interesting and do something. Yeah, okay. Honestly, for horror comedy, this movie fails to make me scare or laugh. I mean, I did scare for the characters sometimes, and it has character development for the one of the character, which I appreciate, but still not enough for me to like scared for them. And this movie is too annoying, which I just can't stand most of the time. And I really wish the filmmakers can just think more things, like more creative ways to deal with it instead of just having characters stay in a room talking. Yep, I'm not a fan of horror, but I'm not watching it again. But if you're a fan of killing people, teenage sex stuff, go watch it. But this is not the worst horror movie I saw in 2020. I give it that, but still, it's not good. I'll give this movie a 4 out of 10.